Hello, this is Bowblax here, and we're back from more Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. In the last episode, we finished up the secret mine. In this episode, we are going to our final destination, the Treacherous Mansion. And in this episode, guys, it does say it's 20 minutes, but I'm actually going to have a lot to talk about. Number one, this is a new mansion, so there'll be all new things to talk about. Also, it's the last mansion of the game, so there'll be a lot of plot things that will unfold as we go into this mansion. Also, like on the boss, I think, or the bonus mission, I don't remember exactly, of the secret mines. I did mention that I was gonna upload this like a ton more. Something recently just happened actually that got me really busy, but now I'm gonna be back, and you can expect these videos to be either daily or bi-daily. I'm aiming for daily. It might turn to bi-daily depending on what happens, but I will definitely finish this LP by the end of July. And just for a heads up, excluding bonus episodes that may or may not come out, this is the seventh to last episode in this series. So yes. But anyways, back to the story. Gadd just gave Luigi a key to the mansion, which is the first time he ever gave you a legitimate key to the mansion. Actually, now that I think about it, there wasn't really any key to any mansion besides the first one and the last one. Because, to be honest, none of them were really mansions, truly mansions, besides this one, Treacherous Mansion, and Gloomy Manor, the first one. Because the Haunted Towers were just like towers, and then the Old Clockworks was just like a old mining facility, and then the Secret Mines was also a mining facility, so... well, at least the underground part of it was just like a really sandy area. I feel like Old Clockworks and Secret Mines were really similar because they were both like mining kind of areas. There's just the cold version, and then the there's like the cave rocky type version, which was in the Old Clockworks, the sandy type kind of rocky explosions when mining, and then there was like the ice one, the ice like mining in the ice. But who really mines in the ice? Like, seriously? Or in ice huts? I don't know. There must be some logic behind it, because you know Nintendo with their throwbacks. Actually, if you don't know, in a lot of Nintendo's games, mostly Pikmin, there's a lot of real-world references in the games, so, yeah. And what I mean by Pikmin is that there was a lot of real-world references, especially with the Pikmin 2 treasures, because they had all like fake labels and stuff. And also the Pikmin planet is based off of Earth, which is actually confirmed to be called PNF 404 in Pikmin 3, which is also the town name of my town in Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is fun trivia. But why am I talking about fun trivia while like Luigi is like going across that, almost dying? Like, geez, talk about like selfish, cold, unhearted person I am. But you know, whatever. You can strobe light these statues and get money for them. There'll be like a couple throughout the mansion. Anyways, let's actually go into this mansion and start it up, shall we? What is happening? Put that key in the door. Don't look at him. He's gonna steal it. Luigi, jeez. Gosh, you could have got that. If it was Mario, I bet he could have got it. Oh, epic run for Luigi. Point number 1 for me. Point number 1 point for me, 0 Luigi. Anyways, if we look through this door, we can see Boo's laughing with a toad stuck in the painting. And oh, if you see it in the left-hand side, that's actually King Boo. We saw him in the opening cutscene briefly. But we're gonna see a lot more of King Boo in this mansion. And now it's transported the next toad into a painting. So looks like we'll have to save 2 toads in this mansion opposed to 1. In a later mission. over here we see ghosts sword fighting or playing swords. You know what these ghosts remind me of? They kind of remind me of the minions in Despicable Me, because they're like always like playful and stuff, and they have like kind of like that same high-pitched like chuckle, and they never really say anything. They kind of remind me of that. So yeah, that's just something. Like, I knew they remind me of something in some personality in some movie, but I actually didn't notice until now because I just watched the sequel to Despicable Me in theaters today. And actually, I honestly didn't like it as much as the first one. It was it felt like a little forced, and not a lot of soul went into it. It was more of a cash-in because it was like pretty much all what everybody liked from the previous movies, except for more of that, which I wasn't like most people. I liked the story, the plot. I felt the plot was stale. It was really generic and wasn't as interesting as the last one, but and it was kind of all over the place. And they mainly did that just for like the jokes and stuff, so everyone could get the laughs because they liked that from the original. But kind of made the story like messed up, and it felt like they didn't put any soul into the movie except for the humor. It was like a comedy exclusive or something. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'd love to hear your opinions on that, and also the ghosts in this game in the comments, or any if you have any questions on this episode, please post them in the comments. I'd always be happy to answer or share opinions, because that's what comments are for. They're for opinions and questions and other things related to the video. But anyways, if you pull off that, it's actually pretty easy to notice if you've been playing this game for all the way up until this mansion. There's like a fake little wall. And over here, we just break down these bricks, and we have to chase the dog. By the way, there was a lot of this in like the last mansion and the mansion before this. Not as much as the second and the first, but this is like one of the areas you only visit in this mission. But luckily, this is like the only area that is like a mission exclusive, because this mansion, I'm just gonna tell you now, is going to be really similar to the first mansion, except harder in difficulty, which I really like, except for the first mission because it's kind of like the last two mansions. Also, if you've noticed, now ghosts are normally crystallized. In this mansion, you will rarely see any non-crystallized ghosts. All the ghosts are crystallized, so just beware of that. But by now, you should have enough money for the maximum amount of upgrade to your poltergust. And if you don't, and this mansion is too hard for you in later missions, I suggest going back and grinding for money, because it really is worth it to get the last upgrade to the poltergust. It helps a lot, especially in a certain mission. I think it's like the last mission before the boss. Yeah, it's the last mission before the boss, the last normal mission in the game of this mansion. So yes. But anyways, we have to go back down here, get some gold bars, and we can move back into that room where we can light these torches, and we can get magic to happen, because when you do stuff in the rooms, magic happens. That's pretty much the logic of Luigi's Mansion. If you did not know, since I've LP'd both of those games, you should know, unless you didn't watch those LPs, which I suggest you should, because in my opinion, my Luigi's Mansion Let's Play with my original is like one of my best Let's Plays ever on my channel. So yeah, but no pressure, no pressure. Anyways, right here we have to, just have to suck up the rug when the knights walk over it. It's really simple. This will come in handy later in this mansion. It's kind of like a tutorial towards something, which I found really cool that they did in this game. Again, I just feel like this mansion the whole game should have felt like this mansion and the first mansion and the second mansion. I was really disappointed in the third and fourth mansions. I thought they were really tacked on and stuff. Like, they had cool elements, but I just felt like they weren't presented in the best way possible, like these mansions. And I'm still a little iffy on 2. Like, 2, obviously, I think 2 could have been better, but it's good for what it was. I think Gloomy Manor in this mansion is just perfect. Like, they couldn't have done any better. But they probably could have. Like, you can do better on, like, anything really in life at all. But, I mean, this is probably the best possible outcome, realistically, for the skill of Nintendo. Not saying they're bad, just saying that nobody's perfect. Except unless you make Pikmin 2, then you're perfect. Pikmin 1, 2, and 3. Well, I guess 3. I haven't played 3 yet. Well, Pikmin 1 and 2 are perfect games, and Pikmin 3 is going to be a perfect game because it's a Pikmin game. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. That is my very, very, very closed-minded perception of video gaming. No game's perfect unless it's a Pikmin game. Derp. No. I find games like Super Mario Sunshine and Sonic Adventure 2 to be also pitch perfect games. And Pikmin 1 isn't perfect. It's really good, Pikmin 1, but it isn't perfect. Pikmin 2 is perfect. If you did not know, Pikmin 2 is my favorite video game of all time. Pikmin 2 is my favorite series of all time. I think maybe in second place for video games comes either Sonic Adventure 2 or Sunshine. Like, definitely those 2 games come in third and second. And definitely among one of them, especially like if it was a modern gaming only list, is Fez, the indie game. I already have nostalgia for that game, and I played it a year ago. So yeah, I have nostalgia for a game. No, I didn't play it a year ago. I first played in November 2012. But it's a really, really good game. Like, no joke, it's like the best game probably not just this generation, but well, it technically is this generation, since we're kind of like stuck in between 2 generations of gaming at the moment. But I mean, the current generation that's older, the 7th generation of gaming, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Yeah, the 7th, the one with the Wii, the Xbox, all that. That is probably the best game of that generation. Unless you count the Pikmin 2 remake on Wii to be part of that generation, then that's definitely better. But it's a remake. No, it's not even a remake, it's just a port. Because all they did was change the controls, and that's it. And maybe enhance a few graphics and edit a few things here and there. Plus, it was already made in 2009, so it was like kind of a port of that for the NTSC version, anyways, because it was released in 2001. Pulling in episode 21. Not really. I think it's episode 21. I keep forgetting. I don't know if it's episode 21 or episode 23. But I know I just pulled a, I think it was a D1. I pulled a D1 weight, since it was 5 missions in the last mansion. And this is the next one. And I don't even know what episode this is. I know it's 20-something. I'm pretty sure it's episode 21. Also, back there we got a boo and a gem, which was pretty vital. I should have commentated over that, actually, regarding the game, but meh. Anyways, over here we have these knights, and if you check them, they will point in the direction where to go. So that is very cool, because this is actually like a Lost Woods type area where we go the wrong way. Episode 21. I'm gonna keep saying that, and I don't care what you guys say. It will like warp you back. Also there, you can dark light that night to know which way to go. You don't have to. Once you like see it with your dark light, you probably don't even have to fully dark light it. You're just like, oh, it's that way, and you can just go that way. It's not like Yeah, the knight isn't required to go that way. The knights aren't required, they're just guidelines. But, yeah. And you can't just go directly, like, across. You, will get pushed back to here, so, like, from, like, a logical standpoint, you could have just, like, went straight across to the next area, but, nope. Anyways, in here is yet another gem. And I know we are getting a lot of gems in this wait, no. We're getting average amount of gems for this mission. What am I talking about? I thought we were getting an abnormally large amount. But what I was going to say is that there's there's more than 3 missions. I find Secret Mines just like the odd one out in terms of mission amounts. Because all the mansions have 5 missions, a boss, and a bonus mission. Except for that one, which is really weird. But, you know, luckily there is only 3 because Secret Mines is my least favorite mansion. If there was, like, only 3 of, say, Treacherous Mansion, I'd be PO'd. Because, I love this mansion so much. It's so dear to my heart. It's the best in the Luigi's Mansion series. It's the best section of the game between both games. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon in a lot of aspects better than the first one, but there's also a lot of stuff in here that I prefer in Luigi's Mansion 1, most specifically the bosses and the exploration. The only areas I find, I think Luigi's Mansion 1 is better than Old Clockworks and Secret Mines of this game, but Haunted Towers, Gloomy Manor, and Treacherous Mansion of this game is better than the first game. So that's pretty much my stance on it. So yeah, and since these are just like little levels, level based and stuff, and there's multiple mansions, I guess I can kind of split up in between mansions. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm actually recording this pretty late. So yeah, I also kind of I know this sounds really weird after episode 21, but I kind of want to record when I'm a little tired, because what I'm planning to do with my commentary, which you probably heard throughout this whole video, is I'm gonna try to be like, in a way less obnoxious and more like just, more like, I don't want to be like, hello, this is Bowblax here, and be like really like obnoxious and stuff and loud. Like, I know that does add excitement to the video, but I find like this sounds a lot more professional and it's easy to listen to for you guys. I kind of prefer it doing the other way, but I kind of also prefer it if I can have like a wider audience, because I don't like it when people don't like my videos. If they hate my videos, I'm like, oh, I want to improve it, because as an entertainment person, we want to appeal to as many people as possible. Well, if that were true, entirely true, I guess I'd be doing like vlogs and all that crap, but and every type of video in the world, but I mean like in terms of the gaming and stuff. Like, if there's 2 guys who like Let's Plays and watch Let's Plays regularly, one guy likes my commentary and another guy doesn't, I want to try to appeal to both of them. So, you know, that's kind of how I'm going about it. Because I don't expect people who, like, watch, like, vlogs all the time and don't really care about gaming to watch my videos. So, this is my new approach. Hopefully you guys like it. Also answer that in the comments along with the questions I gave. But we have recovered the front door key, which is pretty much the end of this mission. We just have to walk around a bit, and then the guy will be like, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of weird that you have to walk around a bit, though. Like, you have to walk around quite a bit. Like, I think, yeah, we walked quite a bit. But don't yawn in the outro. I thought you were done with that, but like, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this episode, please like it. And if you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed, please consider it. because that would be great. Subscribing updates you on any new videos that come out on your YouTube homepage. If you did not know already, YouTube homepage being like if you're logged into your account on and you go to just www.youtube.com. Anyways, that was kind of an over explanation because probably most of you guys know about YouTube by now because you use YouTube. But anyways, I've been Bowblax and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.